Code Geass. Code Geass. We're doing Code Geass. It's gonna be very cool.
It's gonna be
my
long.
favorite show.
It's gonna be good. My third favorite show of all time. It's very good.
No, yeah, it's very, very good. If you haven't seen it, watch it after you watch this video.
Obviously.
Actually, no, probably before you see
You
this
should
video.
definitely go before you watch this video.
Yeah, no, we're gonna talk about a lot of spoiler stuff.
Pause the video. Scroll to the very end of the video. Look at the tier list. Don't learn why they're there, just where they are.
Yeah, and then be like, all right, I'll look out for these characters in particular.
And then go watch the show.
Secretly, we're gonna put like freaking like the worst characters in S tier, like Nino.
Nino, oh my god.
Or what? Takamati. I'm saying his name wrong. I don't know how you say his name. The guy that freaking gets wrecked like in 2 seconds flat every single time.
Poor guy tries his best, okay?
All right, we'll get to him in a bit, but yes, let us get on with the list of Code Geass.
Let's get this bread.
All right, so first we have good old Detard.
True.
You know, this is a pretty mediocre one to start off with.
Yeah, I mean,
I like him a lot in the beginning, but near the end, he's kind of just like, Zero, you shouldn't be alive. Kill me with your Geass, please.
That's literally what he does 24/7. He's definitely like the most middle of the wrong pick character like we're probably gonna have.
I think D for right now.
I agree.
Like, I really love him in the beginning when he's like super like psyched because like Lelouch is doing crazy stuff and he's like, I want to record it. But then he's like, no, you did the wrong thing, so your story ends here or whatever. Like, just stop. Stop.
He's really kind of annoying to me. Like, you served your purpose. Stop trying to make your character cooler.
Yeah.
You're the camera guy. That is your job.
He was cool when he was getting information and stuff, but like,
yeah.
Other than that, not so much.
It's true.
All right. Next we have good old Cornelia's Knight.
Cornelia's Knight, yeah. Honestly, Cornelia's Knight's like a nice BC for me.
I think he's a C, just because like there's a lot of like really good characters.
That's true.
And he's cool, but like he's not really in the show all too often. And like half the time he's in the show, Lelouch is like manipulating him.
That's true.
Like there's a whole entire second half of this show, Lelouch is like, when I or no, yeah, it was the second half of the show. He's like, when I do this pose, you'll think I'm Cornelia. And he's like, Princess, I will do everything without question and help you.
He really debates this guy.
Yeah, no. It's pretty cool, though. I like his relationship with Cornelia.
I agree.
I wonder if that blossomed into anything new, but like, I feel like it's better not to know. Kind of come to your own answer about it.
Yeah.
But very cool guy overall.
Good fighter. Very cool.
No, yeah, he's actually pretty lit. Like when you first see him in like the battle against the 4 holy swords, it's pretty cool actually.
Put in work.
Oh man, we have a big boy like big right now.
Mungo.
Good old Charles Zi Britannia.
Just go ahead and put you where you belong there, Charles.
Yeah, Charles is one of the most interesting villains. Because like at first you think he's like the kind of like hoo ha 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 I'm evil. Like kind of villain, like super bland. Yeah, ha 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 ha.
I like that One Piece laugh. It's pretty nice.
Bro, I mean, I could do some One Piece laughs. I could do like the weirdest thing possible, and One Piece probably will do it in the near future.
Claim it as a laugh.
Bro, I will freaking sue One Piece. I won't because I need it to finish, but like I'll do it afterwards. I'll do it afterwards, and like once they get the budget for the animation, like all out. But
sounds good.
But Charles, he definitely becomes more complex the more you watch it. And once you like learn he has Geass in season 2, that's crazy. Because it completely changes the whole game.
Big facts.
Like everything changes once you learn that. Because now you know he has these connections with the whole entire Geass order and whatnot. And I think he's just overall like a very interesting villain. Like the first thing like you hear him say like is all men aren't created equal, which is quite the line for your main antagonist, like right off the bat.
Charles is honestly such a savage.
I mean, like, I kind of agreed with what he was saying. To a point, like, I get what he means. Like, yeah, some people are faster than other people. That's just the way it works.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, they're not. And he's the perfect example of that because he was born in a royal family while everyone in Japan was not. So they got Shrek'd. And, yeah, like, I don't know. Really horrible guy, but like I gotta respect him as a villain. Like
He's a wonderful villain. He's very good. You hate him the whole time. You're like, all right, I know it's way down the line, but Lelouch is gonna get him. I know it. Somehow, some way, he's gonna do it. 0 out of 10 father figure. So bad. So bad. 99 kids. Didn't do good once.
No, he had a lot of kids. Did pretty bad with all of them.
Did pretty bad.
Everyone wanted to kill him in his family.
Yeah.
Even Schneisel. And Schneisel was like his most loyal son.
Yeah.
And at the end, he's like, yeah, I'm going to kill my dad and take over. And
Schneisel.
And like, the other guys were like, what? That's treason. He's like, yeah, I know. But like, you can suck it. Like, I don't like him.
Yeah. Charles is also like probably the most essential character to the plot aside from like Lelouch.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, they both need to be there for anything to really go down.
Yeah.
And I think like the thing is like when we think of like the mental battle, we think of Lelouch and Schneisel. But like Charles was no slouch when it came to intelligence too.
Yeah.
He was very meticulous in his planning.
True.
And he had all this stuff for like to create the Sword of Akasha and
True.
slay God and do his perfect world shenanigans.
Lil W on the slay God plan.
Yeah, no. You should have just got Lelouch to do it because apparently he could just freaking use his Geass and make God do whatever he wants, apparently.
We're going to talk about that later, though.
Yeah, we're going to talk about
like
that
an
later.
hour.
Yeah, no. Once we get to Lelouch, we're probably going to be here for an hour and a half, and then we'll get on with the rest of the video.
How far down is Lelouch? All right, good. He's in a good spot. All right, we're good.
All right. But yes, Charles is crazy.
Charles is great. You hate him. You're supposed to hate him. He's like...
Yeah, and they don't really even try to redeem him.
No.
Like, he kind of comes up with these reasons, and you're like, I guess I understand that, but you're still kind of like a really bad guy.
Yeah.
And you should definitely die.
Charles is just bad, and he's good at being bad.
And then at the end, he's like, yeah, I'm right. I'm going to just, like, attack you before I die.
I'm right.
Like,
I've been right. But yeah. I like Charles a lot. Charles is a great
Charles
villain.
is definitely one of the most interesting villains, and he has a lot of interesting philosophical aspects.
He's just some nice quotes.
No, he had a lot of really good quotes. Like, 90% of the characters in the show had amazing quotes.
Nina?
Well, I said 90%. There's still 10%, you know? Like, I don't expect our next guy to come up with any genius poetry or anything, but...
what a savage.
Takamaki, I think his name is.
That's how you say it, yeah, I believe.
Yeah, I was really struggling to say his name earlier. I think he's E or F, honestly. Actually, no. F we're going to reserve for two very special people.
He's not F. He's E. He tries his heart out to be helpful.
That's true.
But he's not.
He's not.
He tries to win, but he doesn't. He tries a lot of things, but it doesn't happen.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I really do find a lot of his parts very funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Like, I find him as a very, like, funny, like, and not necessarily just for, like, comedic effect, but, like, you can't lie. Like, you could tell he wasn't meant to be taken as a serious character. Because, like, every time Lelouch's, like, or, like, Zero's loyalty was called into question, he's like, I always knew that guy was a bad dude. And then, like, he's like, oh, wait, he's actually doing this. See, he's my best bud in the world. Like,
literally 2 seconds later. He's so funny. I love him.
Nah, yeah, I really like him.
It hurts me that he's an E, but I can't.
But, like, he kind of deserves to be an E.
I can't make any logical argument as to why he should be anywhere but
he's just
E.
really funny. If you like him, then yeah. Like,
agree.
You could put him in D, or you could put him in freaking S if you really want to, but
S.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
No one's stopping you, but
yeah, I mean,
facts
go
and
for
logic are stopping you.
Facts and logic
Facts
are stopping
and logic.
you. But yeah, he's really funny, but I don't think he deserves to be any higher.
And that's about it.
Just in terms of story and whatnot.
All right, this is the
Kaguya. She's like the
Kaguya. Lol.
Yeah, better than Naruto Kaguya, that's
way
for sure.
Better than Naruto Kaguya.
Even though she's on the screen like 2% the goddess Kaguya is from Naruto.
She's like a B.
I think
or a C.
I think C.
Yeah, a C or a B.
I think C might work. I think she's like very interesting because all we know about her is like she's Suzaku's like family member or whatever.
Yeah.
But she's like 100% behind Lelouch and everything that he does. Like right off the bat, he kind of like helps her like people out like once, and she's like, yeah, cool. I want to be your wife now. And he's like,
I want to be your wife now.
he's like, I appreciate the offer, I guess, but like,
father my children, please.
yeah,
She's like 12.
yeah, no. Oh, I mean, marry off for like public, like PR reasons.
Yeah,
you know?
no, yeah. But like, she's like 12.
Yeah, she did kind of throw herself onto him. I'm assuming she's like 12ish.
She's really young.
Yeah, she's very young, but
she's pivotal to the plot, kind of.
Yeah, she does have like more importance than you'd expect.
Yeah.
Like looking back on it,
And
but like not a crazy amount.
I enjoy her. I think she's funny. I think
she's a overall good character.
Yeah, I think she's very good at C. Is she one of the super main characters? No. But is she very enjoyable in her character role? Yes.
Yeah.
I think she's a great C. Really fills in her life.
No, really.
Thumbs up. You're doing good.
Yeah, thumbs up, Kaguya. You're pretty alright.
You're pretty decent.
Alright, so next we have Todo's like main girl.
Who?
Like the girl that's like in love with Todo.
Oh, okay, yeah. My bad. Yeah, this is like a
That's like a D tier. I mean, she's just not
that much better than him.
No.
Yeah, she's E.
Yeah.
Don't disrespect my man like that. And put her
it's
in
just
D
because
tier.
it's just because she's like with Todo and stuff, and she's one of the sword. She's not even one of the.
She's not one
swords.
of them.
She just really likes the guy.
Yeah, that's why he says she's E.
I guess so.
She just kind of follows him around.
That's true. Yeah, not really important to the story whatsoever. Why's she on this list? We had like another list that we were considering, but it had like 7 people that maybe had 3 lines in the entire show.
I swear one of them didn't speak, bro. I swear one of them didn't speak.
It had all the 4 holy swords, which like you think are important, but you're like, 2 of them didn't even really say much.
This girl speaks more than they do.
Oh yeah.
And I don't even remember like
and
more than 2 lines.
Like even just in the last episode when she's like, Todo, don't go out there. You're pretty beat up, man. Like this is probably not the best idea, Chief. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna do it.
Don't go out there.
But yeah, she's not really that important. You're right. E is probably where she belongs. All right. Oh God, Schneisel. Schneisel is
I'm be honest,
very compelling.
Oh, I was thinking here.
S for now.
Okay,
at the very least. Schneisel is everything like Charles, just a little less exaggerated.
He's more of a realistic approach.
Like I did say Charles was like the hoo-ha, like he wasn't the hoo-ha villain, but he kind of also is a little bit. He's very exaggerated, and like he's very much like the I want power because, whatever. He actually had like a decent reason, but Schneisel's much more believable, and I think he's a lot more scary because of that.
Schneisel is much more frightening to me because he has like Lelouch level intellect. Not exactly Lelouch level, but like close to Lelouch level intellect.
Mm-hmm.
The chess matches.
Yeah, no. Because
I was like, wait, what?
When Lelouch said like, I've never beaten him in a chess game before, I'm like, that's not possible. You beat everyone in a chess game.
But you're Lelouch.
Yeah, you're
you
Lelouch.
Win.
You can't lose. That's not possible.
You don't lose. You only win. So yeah.
Yeah, so that was like pretty scary right off the bat.
He's a great fighter too.
Yeah, and
like a really good fighter.
He's pretty smart too.
Yeah, he's pretty smart.
Like, he really did everything correctly, I feel like.
He's like the bad guy version of Lelouch.
Yeah. Like
he's like if Lelouch had stayed loyal to Charles.
Yeah, like he did a lot of things, like really underhanded things, but like they were smart. Like he lied to Nunnally about like killing like 10 million people, and like when Cornelia was like, oh man, you should tell Nunnally, and like freaking gunned her down like 2 seconds after. Like yeah, like I'm gonna do whatever. Like I'm gonna listen to you. Like. Like he was very smart about it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And I think that's like really why I liked when Lelouch beat him, because like he did everything right. He didn't make like a stupid mistake by any means.
Lelouch just was smarter.
Yeah, Lelouch like actually outsmarted him like genuinely.
Yeah. So
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's great. Like
yeah, he's awesome.
He's super compelling.
And also like the way he's defeated was pretty cool. Like callback to Mao and the way he was defeated. Like that was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, Mao's like, is Mao even on this list? We'll find out later. We'll find out later.
Put him on F,
I guess.
I mean, really, he's way better than F, but I
find him better than Todo's chick.
Well, yeah, like obviously he's probably like a higher ranked character. I just don't like him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like him either, but like he's interesting.
Yes, I will admit that, but
we'll
also, talk about Mao later if Mao's on the list.
Yeah, but also like how Lelouch like freaking Geass Schneisel to be like follow Zero. That was pretty lit. I can't lie about that.
Plus, one thing we haven't talked about up until this point is Shizel's voice actor is great.
No, all the voice
Okay.
actors are really good for this.
Yeah.
The only one that I was kind of a little iffy on was Nunnally, and that was like when she was handing him the Damocles key.
Yeah.
But like that's because like her voice over time became like more kind of like filled with animosity towards Lelouch, and like we just didn't notice, but like over the series, like I guess she's kind of been like not trusting him as much, and then when she learns what he's been doing, like obviously she can't like treat him like her big brother anymore.
Oni-chan.
Oh god, no. Stop.
Oh god.
But yeah, like all the voice actors are really good.
We're gonna talk about one in a few and what 4 characters that I can go on for like an hour.
Yeah,
bro.
and like the dubbing process is really good.
Really, really good.
Yeah, there's only one line that stands out, and
We'll
it's
talk
one of my
about that.
favorite lines in
It
the whole
makes the
series.
show better, and we'll talk about it when
it makes it
there.
better because I don't know, it's just so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, Snizel is awesome,
Yeah, big fan. Big fan.
and like he was on screen like as much as he needed to be.
Yeah, no,
like
for
he
sure.
showed up in like the first season, absolutely like destroyed everything because they're like, oh well, the prince is down here, don't shoot him. He's like, why?
Why?
Like who cares?
Why?
Like I'm gonna kill Zero, so like have fun.
Yeah.
Like not killing Zero.
That's literally
I'll
like-
take the glory if you're really that scared about it, you know?
Don't shoot. Why?
Yeah, like why wouldn't I? This is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, I
And-
like him a lot.
And also like he's kind of like a kind dude.
Yeah, he actually is.
He was really nice to like Lloyd and his assistant
Yeah,
Cecile.
he is really nice to Lloyd.
So like
Kind of Lloyd, bro.
yeah, so like he's not just like an evil dude, but like
Yeah.
his ambition definitely took him down like a really
Yeah.
twisted path.
Classic Macbeth syndrome.
Oh yeah,
Ambition just takes you out, bro.
bro. But very cool.
Very
let's,
cool.
Let's move on to Colin, another main character that we could
Colin.
talk about for a hot minute.
All right, Colin to me is like here.
I was gonna say A or maybe S tier, but like we'll
Oh,
adjust as we see fit.
Colin, I mean, aside from being second best girl,
Mm-hmm.
is like my favorite fighter in the entire show. She's probably not the best, but she's my favorite fighter in the whole show.
I think
She could be the best. She's in the top 4.
the thing is like it's very hard to tell. No, like I definitely think her and Suzaku are the best, like
Yeah.
without a doubt. But like in the end, when they're having their fight, it's very hard to tell like who's like actually more skilled.
Yeah.
Because Suzaku has the Geass, she has the better mech.
Yeah.
So like they even talk about that, and like she's like, "Why can't I be you?" And he's like, "Why can't I be you?"
Yeah.
So it's very hard to tell like who's actually better. But no, without a doubt,
Yeah,
she's like at least the second, if not the first.
I think she's the best. So but,
She's my favorite actually. Like I love Suzaku so much, but I like him more as a character
Yeah,
than
the
like an
fighter,
actual
yeah.
fighter.
But yeah.
And like their like clash of philosophies, like you know what's better, rebelling against the system or working from within the
Yeah.
system. I think that's like probably one of the best like dualities of the show, besides maybe Suzaku and Lelouch himself. But we can get to that later as well. But
yeah,
no,
she has a really good relationship with Lelouch and Zero. She doesn't know it's Lelouch for a long time, but like her relationship with Zero, I think, is really, really good. She like, as like you were talking about with the philosophy thing, they share a similar philosophy that like they need to start anew as opposed to like reforming what's already there.
yeah.
And he kind of like shows her, or not really shows her, but leads her to use her like rebellious spirit towards his end game and her like loyalty to him. I think it's good. I like it a lot.
Yeah. The one thing that I have to say that I really didn't understand about Colin though is that in the end of season 1, episode 25, like the freaking best cliffhanger in anime or anything ever, when it's revealed that Lelouch is Zero, she really freaks out about it.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised how I mean, I get it because she probably feels like manipulated and stuff and lied to. But at the same time, like your one chance at saving your country is like right in front of you. So like why don't you just shoot Suzaku in the back? I mean, like obviously because Suzaku needs to live for later in the show, but still.
Yeah, I know.
But other than that, like I love her character. She's probably my second best girl too, but maybe my best girl.
She was my best girl for the series, the show itself. She's best girl. If you factor in
the movie Resurrection,
then I think C2 is best girl. But
Yeah.
if you just do the show, Colin is best girl.
they made it very clear though that like C2 is supposed to be best girl for that like timeline
Yeah.
of it, because like, not to spoil the movie, but like
Things are
they kind of
different.
need to be together,
Yeah.
because like otherwise it's just gonna be a really sad relationship
Yeah.
for one of the people involved.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it makes
But
sense.
yeah, in the show, Colin is my best girl.
Yes, within the show, Colin is mine as well.
Very nice.
She's just so like cool.
Spunky.
Her mech is the best.
Yeah,
like
by far.
Like, it's so cool.
Her mech is by far the best.
I mean,
She's a feisty character, and I respect it.
No, she really is. Like, she's definitely one of the most interesting. And she actually, like, the thing is, like, you wouldn't imagine her to have the relation she does with, like, all the other characters, like the student council, her mom.
That's a
like,
good point. Yeah.
She has a lot of people that she, like, talks to on a normal basis. Well, I mean, not her mom on a normal basis, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
she has a lot of connections that you wouldn't expect her to have, being in the position she's in, like in the rebellion.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's really cool because even then, she like knows all these people and she understands like the enemy she's fighting is those friends she made.
Yeah.
But like, she kind of like figures that her cause is a little more just than like the society that they built.
Yeah, she's able to separate the two. Like,
Yeah.
separate her friends from like what she thinks is right and just.
Yeah. Not to say her friends aren't on the right side.
Yeah.
But like, you know, sorry buddies, like we're gonna kind of wreck your country
Yeah, gotta do what I gotta do.
because like my people are getting oppressed.
Exactly.
So yeah, I love Colin.
Colin is great.
So A tier, maybe almost S tier.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
We'll see how many
later.
people end up in A tier if I gotta move around.
Oh, Cornelia. Cornelia, I feel like is more around the B to A
I was
territory.
gonna tell her. I was gonna put her in B tier for now.
She is really cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Like,
strong female. Love
definitely
to see it.
like the best like mech fighter in season 1.
Yeah, by far.
That
by
we
far
see.
in season 1.
She dominates everything season 1. The
Yeah.
only reason Lelouch won is because he Geass the other dude.
yeah,
and stabbed her in the
900
back.
IQs, 900 IQ.
Like, I mean, yeah.
like always.
Yeah, like, everything Lelouch does is a 900 IQ play.
Yeah, literally.
But no, Cornelia is so cool. And even like against V2, when like they're kind of struggling and Rolo's trying to attach himself so Lelouch can trigger the bomb. And Cornelia just like gets on the mounted gun, takes it down.
That's actually true. That was so savage. Completely forgot about that scene until you just referenced it.
Yeah, no.
Dang.
It's like really cool.
She could be A tier. I'm keeping her in B right now, but
Yeah.
she could be A tier. I forgot about
Oh yeah,
that
we
scene.
could definitely like she.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's gonna be so hard until we have everyone
Yeah,
placed to
yeah.
decide like, oh yeah, this person can go up or down.
Yeah, she could. She's volatile. But yeah, I forgot about that scene. That scene was really cool.
No,
The
yeah.
mountain
Cornelia in
guts
general is
savage.
just really cool.
Yeah.
Or like when like she was first introduced to the show and she
True.
stormed the one base
Oh my
by
gosh.
herself
Yeah, I know
and
exactly.
destroyed everybody.
That was insane. I was like, bro, who is this female and why is she so strong?
Bro, it's Cornelia.
Actually, this is kind of related, but like Code Geass has a lot of strong females. In a time in anime when strong females weren't really happening.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And like, what did it come out? 06?
08, I think.
08. You know a lot of strong females in 08 anime style.
Not really.
That's what I'm saying. Code Geass head of the curve.
There's not like, I feel like there's not a ton of strong females in anime in general.
Yeah.
Besides ones that have the main female as the main character.
Yeah, exactly. So I think Code Geass does a great job with that.
Yeah, no. I think they do amazing at that. I don't think there's a single like female besides maybe Nina that's not respectful.
Okay.
You gave me that look. I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what you're gonna say. Hold on.
Except for Nina and probably Nunnelie.
Even Nina's like, she has her one moment
yeah,
where she
that's
really
true.
comes in clutch.
That's true. She does have her one.
And Nunnelie, I mean, she had a pretty cool moment, I guess,
yeah, I guess.
where
but-
she overcame her like the Geass of her father.
Yeah, that was cool, but like,
That was, I mean, that was cool. It wasn't like showing she's a strong female. Or
because
anything.
I think she like is still kind of like the weak one that needs to be protected. But I guess she does say at the end like she didn't need Lelouch to do anything for her.
Yeah, no, she was just
So-
happy living with him.
So I guess. All right, yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I'm not saying she's necessarily strong, but like
No,
every
I know
female
what you're
does
saying,
have
yeah.
a moment where they shine.
Yeah, I
which
completely
is
understand that.
really cool.
Strongly agree. All right,
Shirley.
Shirley.
Oh,
Am
Shirley.
I
Shirley.
horrible for wanting to do that?
No, not really.
I mean,
I want to bump her up to C though,
I'll put her at bottom C.
because like she did have a big impact on Lelouch.
Yeah, that's true.
She really made him like okay. She really made him like kind of question what he was doing and if it was right or wrong, because it really like took him back and he's like, I am hurting people like that aren't involved in this at all.
Yeah, it gave him like the scope. Okay, yeah, fair.
And also like the whole entire like when Mao got involved with her and he erased her memories, that was like crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah,
that was crazy. And then
Stupid
she like
Mao.
learned about him again.
Stupid Mao.
And Shirley, like, you can't even lie, she's absolute goat for like being 100% supportive of him, even though he learned that he killed her father.
Yeah, true. She still stays loyal. I respect that. That's a good point. She's just kind of irritating at the beginning.
Can be.
Before the Mao thing, I find her to be more irritating.
Oh,
and
yeah, definitely.
I hate Mao, and everything that Mao does is horrible. But she is less irritating after the Mao incident, so...
Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think she's just, like, involved in a lot of crazy scenes. Maybe that doesn't say much about her as a character in general.
I understand. Like, those scenes wouldn't be the same without Shirley being in them. That's
yeah, no, definitely. And I would feel really bad putting her in D considering everything.
Yeah.
That's just so sad. I mean, in
what
the
a
movie,
fall from grace, honestly.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the anime, you like see she has a lot of potential, and then just fall from grace.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, that's nice. You know, maybe they will be together.
That's
and then
nice. That's
like,
a wholesome relationship.
And you're like, Colin, hey, what's up, girl?
Hey, Colin. Ha, Shirley, you're still here. Oh. Well, not anymore.
Well, okay, Rolo. Cool, man.
Okay, Rolo.
All right, well, yeah, I didn't want her to have a happy ending anyway. That's cool.
That was an emotional scene.
That was probably like one of, if not the most emotional.
I thought it was the most emotional
besides
scene in
the
Code Geass.
final.
Yeah.
But like it was.
That's like a different emotion though.
Yeah. That like hurts you as a person instead of you feeling bad for both Lelouch, surely.
Exactly.
But yeah, when Rolo does the ting and Shirley is beep boop dead.
Freaking Rolo.
It's so sad.
Yeah, rip Shirley, but you know, C tier, solid C, middle of the pack. You know, respectable place to be.
No, yeah, I really do like Shirley, but she's not crazy important besides those couple scenes. C. Yeah, like you can't put her on the same like place as Cornelia.
You can't.
She's just not as important at all in any regard. Toto though. Toto, I think we could put. I was gonna say around A-ish.
I'll put him in A. He's S for me, but I'll put him in A.
You can put him like high A.
I think Colin's better.
Okay.
But like I think both are S, but for now I think both should be an A.
Okay.
Like if Colin's an A, I think he should be an A.
I think we can move them up, but I just know we're gonna have
a lot,
We're gonna have at least 3 that I can see right now.
Yeah.
In S.
I see them too, yeah.
And that's only like
there's another row.
There's a whole nother row and maybe more.
Yeah, okay, no, that's fair. Leave him an A for now.
So like yeah, we can definitely move him up. Like Colin, I'm definitely planning to move up.
Yeah.
Depending
Toto
on how many.
Is my second favorite voice actor in the show.
His voice actor is very good.
He's also the voice of Wolverine and Wolverine and the X-Men.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
It makes it even better because their characters are like basically the same.
Yeah, they're very similar.
And it's wonderful. Plus his character is so cool. He's the toughest guy in the anime, bro.
Oh, no, yeah.
Tough. Like T-U-F-F, tough.
No, Toto is crazy.
I'm a big fan. Probably my second favorite character behind Lelouch.
I wish we could see like the miracle that everyone talks about,
where
he defeated an entire Britannian force without any nightmares. Like, how did he do that?
Show me.
I want to see like the flashback of that, but you know, oh well.
Make another movie just of that.
Just of Toto.
I'll pay $20 to go sit in a movie theater to watch it.
Make a movie of every character except for Nina. And probably Ribble. And Mao. And probably some others, but we'll wait until we see the whole
list.
Those
specific 3?
Those are the only 3 I can think of at the top of my head.
Yep.
But everyone else I think I'm pretty alright with.
Yeah, I agree.
But no, super cool. Super cool.
Another insane fighter, like we just talked about. The legend of him is insane, and he's he does show that he's dominant in the anime too. It's not just a legend. We see him dominate multiple occasions.
Yeah, I mean he definitely does get like surpassed by Suzaku and Colin, but like That's just because they're crazy.
Yeah. And their mechs are so much better than his.
Yeah, that's true. He keeps like the same one throughout.
Yeah.
But like he's still
clapping
destroys.
cheeks, bro.
No, yeah, he's like in the final battle when he's like just tearing Lelouch's men apart.
Exactly.
It's just insane. So yeah, I definitely do like Toto a lot.
He's extremely pivotal to the plot. Like,
yeah, he's a very big figure.
In a like really pivotal position, actually.
Yeah, and he's like very faithful. Like even after Lelouch disappears for 2 years, he's like, he'll probably come. Like
he's coming back. Like
yeah, like he'll be back at some point. I'm sure. Like why would he give up right there?
Yeah,
like that's like why? like just you wouldn't initiate the war if that was the case.
Exactly.
So like he was pretty sure that he was coming back and stuff, and I think that's pretty cool. He's
agree.
very loyal.
Very loyal. True.
Because like Lelouch definitely did save his life.
True.
Because like he just given up. He's like, whatever. Yeah. Japan's lost. There's no chance. And Lelouch just like, psych, I'm here and I have 900 IQ.
Do you see this mask? We're winning.
Yeah, like bro, have you seen this mask? This cape?
These gestures?
Like these hand poses? Like
we're winning.
Yeah, we're winning. I'm the most extra protagonist you've ever seen.
It's true. Believe it.
Believe it. Because that's my Nindo.
That's his Nindo, bro. Oh my god.
But no, like Toto is seriously cool. And I think the next guy is kind of cool too. But
really?
I mean, he's kind of cool.
We're about to disagree on this one, I can tell.
Okay.
Do you tell me where you want to put him, and then I'll tell you where I wanted to put him.
Low C.
Alright, I wanted to say high D, so we're in the same game. I'll put him low C if you want. I don't like this guy.
I think he's cool because, like, he is very steadfast to, like, his beliefs and stuff. He is very torn about turning in Lelouch.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna cut a deal with you. Like, even though, like, we're gonna get schmacked by Schneisel and everyone else, we're gonna be like, alright, we're gonna give up Lelouch, give us Japan back, and just leave us alone, like... I don't know, I think he's just really cool because he's very, like, focused on the goal. And I think Detard says it, too. Like, sure, like, Lelouch and Toto, they're very, like, fantastic. They're, like, extraordinary. But, like, sometimes the regular man is really important to show, like, that they can make a difference, too.
Yeah, I guess.
And I mean, like, sure, that's, like, romanticizing it, like, a ton. Like, he is in the bottom of C, almost D.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
but, like, he definitely does have, like...
He has some role.
Good qualities.
Yeah, I'm not trying to say he's some scrub. He definitely has a kind of a pivotal role to the plot, like you're talking about. He is the human perspective, even though they're all humans. Like Lelouch is basically a god.
Yeah, like Lelouch is a god. Suzaku is like freaking
an angel. Like, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
And there's a lot of situations where people are like, Zero, we need to know who you are. We don't trust you. And he's like, guys, calm down. Like, we need to trust this guy. He's our only chance.
I don't like his whole thing where the girl like completely compromises him.
Oh yeah, Valletta.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I think that's pretty iffy.
Yeah, that's the main thing for me. And then like, at some points, him being so human, I'm like, bro, like I get it, but you've watched Zero do all these things. He's gonna get you what you want. Like sometimes you gotta like don't compromise your morals, but like you can't let this one thing go. Like,
yeah, that's true. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I just think like
overall, his whole character is that he stands for his like views the entire time.
Yeah,
it's just it's like a few points. It's like a little much for me, but I do think he fulfills that role pretty well.
I think also like he saw like I turn Zero like this is an easy opportunity to get what we want. And nobody else has to die but Lelouch.
That's true. That's true. He probably saw it that way.
So like
he was making the like honorable decision.
Because let's be honest, like the entire time, like there's no way any of them really. I mean, okay, they probably kind of believed it, but like it's very hard to think that they believed that they could beat Britannia. That ruled a third of the world.
That's true.
So like he definitely was like, this is better than doing nothing and just sitting around waiting to die like cannon fodder. But like, you know, also like I can do something right now and help everybody.
Fair point.
So we can move him down the D.
You can stay there for now. If we get a ton of C's, but you can stay there for
exactly. Now. The president of the student council, Millie.
Third best girl.
Really?
For me, yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. More than Shirley?
Yeah.
Would you like to explain a little bit?
Hold on, I'll put her back down. To me, Shirley at like the beginning of the anime was like really needy, and like that was like her character.
Mhm.
She was like, "Why aren't you texting me? Lelouch, answer my texts. Lelouch, I need you. Lelouch, why aren't you at the meeting?
Yeah.
Lelouch, go to shopping with me." And then like Shirley to me, like I told you, I can't stress how much I don't like Mao. But
Yeah.
Shirley's character does get a lot better after the Mao and the Rolo incidents. But like, she's just really irritating to me personally.
Okay.
So like, and then I think that the president is like less. She doesn't annoy me. But the main thing is like sometimes I don't like the like given to you characters. Like for example, like in best girl situations, like Shirley is obviously at the beginning given to be like the hypothetical best girl about like she like could be with Lelouch, like they want you to think that she like is with Lelouch. But then like the president is always kind of like there, like wink, I'm over here still.
I guess I guess I just didn't really like how she really was very apathetic about everything going on around her. Like Lloyd showed up and he's like, "Want to get married?" And she's like, "Okay, I guess." Like,
I kind of liked it. Like I thought her whole character was that like she was apathetic about everything.
oh, well, she seemed like she wanted to motivate everybody, but she really didn't care about her own life.
That's why
general.
I thought. That's why I thought it was an interesting like dichotomy.
I guess they just
But
really
also-
they really didn't like show that a lot.
I'm
other than that one
looking real
situation.
deep into the character because I kind of like the character, but like if you don't like this character, you're not gonna see anything I'm talking about. You're gonna be like, she's annoying. So like,
Yeah, I didn't find her annoying. I just didn't find her like important to any degree.
she's not really important to the plot. I was gonna put her like right there, but like,
Yeah,
or I probably was.
I feel like she can go like under Detard, honestly.
Yeah,
He had more relevance.
importance
to the
to like
plot.
relevance to the plot, absolutely. Like I said, third best girl, but aside from being third best girl, first off, she's third best girl.
Yeah.
So it's not like she's really anywhere in that conversation.
Yeah,
And like that's her claim to fame is being third best girl. Like
it's not like Lucius is gonna be like, "Hey, Millie, wink."
yeah, exactly. Like she's third best girl. It's not like she really had a chance.
Well, maybe for that tiny bit when his maid was
Yeah.
was pretending to be him and freaking get dates with everybody.
That was so funny. Good times.
Yeah, like the few filler episodes
Yeah.
were actually like really good for some reason. But yeah, I mean, like I like Millie. It's just, she's not.
She definitely shouldn't. She doesn't deserve to be anywhere higher than like the lowest of low C or like the highest D.
And like I still feel like it's a stretch to say she has more importance than Takamaki, but like she kind of has equal.
She has equal.
Like Takamaki
And-
just shows up to the important bits and he just starts talking.
True. All right.
We got Genos, or no, he's what is his name?
I don't know. I know who he is and what he did, but
Yeah.
he's like the other one of like the knights.
Yeah, he's one of the knights. He has the cool one that turns to a plane to
He's
a mech.
the most forgettable character of the knights.
I just don't know his name.
which is what I was gonna say. Like even when I was picking him
I
up.
feel like the girl Anya is more forgettable.
What?
Well, okay. Until you realize what freaking Marion is doing.
Dude, she's my favorite. Even
Really?
before you figured that out, I thought she was so epic. Hold on, we'll talk about that
I
later.
like her mech.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But yeah, this guy I thought was so forgettable. Except for his mech. His mech turns into a plane, which is sick. But like,
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. He was much more like. He talked to the characters a lot. And
he was
Anya
more
just like
vocal, but
sat
that was
on her
her
own.
thing.
I guess, yeah.
We're talking about that later.
Okay, fine.
Oh
But I thought this guy was like pretty cool. Mainly because like his relationship with Colin.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Because they definitely like they had a lot of very interesting conversations about like, like you should just join us. There's a lot you can do like Suzaku, and she's like, I don't want to be like Suzaku. I want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
And like nothing will be solved working as like a servant like you are. And there was like a huge like duality there. A nice contrast, if you will. I don't know where I want to put him though. Like
He could be like right there.
yeah, I'd probably say top of C for now.
Top of C, yeah. That's where I was gonna put him, and I think he's forgettable, but like he's like his fighting is really cool and his mech's really cool. And you did point out the conversations with Colin, which are important.
Yeah.
I just don't think his character, which is why he's in C, is like really that influential otherwise.
Oh, it's not nearly as like crucial as some of the other knights, like
yeah.
Anya because of Marion,
Yeah.
or the Knight of One.
Yeah, that's
because
what I'm
like
saying,
he's
yeah.
a Knight of One. But
That's why I said I think he's the most forgettable of the knights. Which like the knights are not forgettable, but like of the knights.
yeah,
I
I just
he's-
think Anya as a knight is kind of forgettable.
Anya was okay.
I mean, I think she's cool, but like,
All right, we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
B2.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I don't like B2.
I was gonna
at
literally
all.
put him in E.
She has. I mean, whatever. It has too
Yeah.
much importance.
To put in E, that's fair.
Yeah, like definitely more than Detard.
Yeah. I mean, more than him, to be honest.
More than Shirley.
Well, like there.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't want to. I want you down here, but I
Yeah,
don't like this
I kind of want to
character.
put V2 in F, honestly. He's like, wow, you're
He's
so
so-
dumb, Lelouch. And then, like, gets absolutely destroyed.
He's so annoying, bro. Honestly.
I'm not gonna lie, it was so funny, like, seeing that unfold.
Yeah.
He's like, ha, you can't find our base. And, like, explosions, like, they found our base. And, like, Lelouch is like, ha, I built this room to replicate my own. Like, how the hell did you think of that?
He's amazing, bro. He's going in F. I hate him.
Okay.
No, he's going in. I'm leaving him. I can't
Yeah.
just put him in F.
Yeah.
He deserves to be an F, but he gets the comeuppance in the anime, so I'm fine with it.
Yeah, no. It's
All
pretty
right,
cool.
this next one I actually am very interested to see what you think about my placement. 'cause
Okay. Oh, your placement.
honestly, Lloyd is an S tier character for me.
I love Lloyd.
Okay,
I was
let's
gonna
go.
put him in A.
Okay, Lloyd. I can't put him above these
Yeah, I wasn't
characters.
gonna put him above Toto or Colin.
He's the best, bro.
He's so funny.
He's honestly like the best part of the show.
I love how like funny he is. Like, especially like when he like refers to the Emperor. He's like, "Oh, you're talking about Charlie."
Yeah,
And
dude, he calls him
he's
Charlie.
He's like,
bro.
"You're talking about the Emperor, right?" Like, yeah. What about
I
it?
love him, bro. And the way that he talks about like the mech and his relationship with his assistant is so great.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a very
it's so
wholesome relationship.
Like, I love Lloyd, bro. And he just hates everything. Like he hates the
yeah.
nobility. He hates all of it. All he wants to do is have a wholesome relationship with his assistant and then flirt with the Indian mech maker
yeah.
that he also hates.
And then also Millie occasionally, but then he's like, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I love Lloyd.
Yeah, it's super funny.
What a gangster. True gangster, to be
No,
honest.
Lloyd is an absolute G. I love
Honestly.
Lloyd. Really cool. I'm trying to remember like my favorite quote from him. It was when he was talking to Nina.
He has so many funny quotes, bro.
Yeah, but
And
it
he
was
has
like
good ones too, like
I'm
deep
trying
ones.
to remember. I need to remember it because it's so. I remember like everything but one word, and like he's like, you know, you either have to choose like science over your own emotion or like your own like morality over science. And Nina's like, what did you choose? Like, oh well, you know, like I'm a psychopath. I didn't have to choose.
Yeah, he's so.
I don't know. He used a different word, but like it's so funny.
He's the best.
But yeah, I love Lloyd a lot.
Lloyd.
And like you can't say he doesn't have importance.
He's so important.
He gave
literally built the
Suzaku
mech.
everything.
Yeah, he made Suzaku literally relevant. Like,
Yeah, no. Like without Lloyd, Suzaku would probably he might be dead, like honestly.
between him and her, the show doesn't happen without either of those two characters.
Yeah, no, Colin and Suzaku would get nowhere without
It would
the
just
two.
be two people duking it out.
Yeah. Honestly, that would be crazy to see Suzaku and Colin just like fist.
Honestly, I wish that had happened.
That would have been pretty cool.
Like,
but-
not the whole time. That'd be boring. But, like, at the end, like, the mechs blow up and they start
Oh yeah,
fisticuffing
they
it.
like come out of the mechs and they just start wailing each other.
Throwing
That would be pretty
fisticuffs,
crazy.
Bro, that'd be pretty nice.
But I mean, I'm pretty happy with how the fight ended.
Yeah, me
it was
too.
pretty
It
epic.
was pretty epic.
Pretty epic, bro.
Epic gamer girl.
But yeah,
bro
like
moment.
Lloyd is super.
Lloyd
super
is the
important.
man. I don't even like the name
I
Lloyd,
really like
but I
Lloyd.
love the character Lloyd.
I like okay, you know how I have like a list of like names that I
Yeah.
want to name my kids? I have Lloyd just because of that character.
Just because of Lloyd.
I mean, he's pretty far down the list. Like, obviously, Lelouch is on the top of the list. I'm gonna name my kid Lelouch, and it's gonna happen. But Lloyd is somewhere. He's like son 16.
Son 16 is Lloyd.
When I eventually get there, and I raise my army, I'm gonna become Charles. Like, I feel like it's just gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
But yeah, no, I really like Lloyd. And speaking of characters
Oh
we
my
like,
God.
here's a character we don't like. Just put her where she belongs.
All right. Nina's going in F. If you don't know why Nina's in F, I don't understand.
Watch the show.
Watch the show.
You should know.
Nina's horrible. Nina has the most awful scene in the thing. Nina's just really irritating aside from just the really weird scene. She's just bad. All
No.
around bad. She tries to blow up the school at one point.
Yeah, kill all her friends.
Yeah,
she had a crush on Euphemia.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
big
a
deal.
psychopath.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Oh, her crush on Euphemia is weird.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like, it's like
very
a
strange.
stalker level.
No, it is a stalker level. She freaking is in love with her like before she even has a one-on-one conversation with her.
Yeah, she's weird. Yeah, Nina's a big yikes. Big yikes from me, to be
I don't like
honest.
Nina at all. She had her one moment where she made the anti-flail weapon, but
Yeah.
that was it.
Honestly, wish that hadn't even happened. I wish they hadn't redeemed her at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the weapon was cool, so
They should have just had Lloyd do it. But
honestly,
I mean, I guess
she just had Lloyd make it.
Nina had to redeem herself for making the weapon in the first place.
That's true.
Actually, Nina has so many deaths on her shoulders.
Yeah, she does.
Like 20 million almost.
Nina's horrible, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Nina's horrible, I'm telling you.
I didn't even think about that. She made the Flayas.
Yeah, she's the worst. She's an F for a reason.
This is why you never trust a yandere.
Big facts.
They'll kill millions of people.
Don't trust the yanderes.
The worse than a yandere, a science yandere.
True.
That's super
they can make
scary.
nukes.
They can make nukes and stuff, man. That's not cool. All right. And the one that she was crushing over the whole time, Euphemia.
Euphemia's like a B, I think.
Yeah, low B.
Low B. Like, she's not gonna end up being right next to. She's gonna end up being like over here, but
yeah,
she's a B right now.
Yeah, I definitely think that
she's
she's
very plot pivotal.
very influential to both Lelouch and Suzaku.
Yeah, actually.
And actually just everyone.
Yeah, true.
Because she
and Nina.
I mean, Lelouch accidentally Geass her. That's the one thing about the show that I mean, like,
you
yes,
hate that happened.
It's a really like good moment in terms of like the plot and like pushing it forward. Like that was crazy. But why, Lelouch? Why say murder all the Japanese? That was the worst thing you could have said in that situation.
Why say murder all the Japanese?
It could have been better. I mean, I feel like it could have been better if he was like, oh, if I told you to kill yourself, and she did it, and the guards burst in and like kill Lelouch, and they started attacking all the people because they're like, we can't trust these people anymore, and then they attacked back, and then Suzaku still would have thought Lelouch killed her.
That's true.
And like, there you go.
That's true.
I feel like that would have been better, but
I actually kind of like that scene. So.
No, like I think it's like crazy.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my god, but also like Lelouch, you're supposed to be smart. Why in God's name would you say that? That made no sense.
I love that scene. It shows that even Lelouch can make mistakes. It's like the only time in the entire anime he makes a mistake.
And against Cornelia.
Yeah. But
that was like the big moment. Actually, Lelouch, like, he does kind of get outsmarted a couple times.
Yeah, I guess.
Just because, like, most of the time it's not, like, necessarily his fault. Like, he has a lack of information or something. But, like, he can lose. He's not, like, invincible.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a good example of that.
Yeah, so, like, yeah, it's good to show that your character's not invincible by any means. But, like, why, Lelouch? Why all the Japanese? Murder all the Japanese!
Why all of them?
But, yeah, that's, like, the one thing about the show that I'm like, how? Why?
Why?
But yeah, no, Euphemia is really cool. I definitely like how she was able to talk no jutsu Lelouch.
Yeah, she does talk no jutsu Lelouch.
Because he was 100% going to go along with her plan, and it was going to be all hunky-dory.
And then he goes...
And then he's like, murder all the Japanese. And she becomes, you know, Princess Massacre, or whatever they nickname her.
I'm pretty sure that is
I think that's exactly what they call her.
Pretty sure it is.
And that drives Suzaku forward to be willing to kill his best friend, but I mean,
didn't happen.
He takes him captive, but
yeah,
he definitely would have if he had no other choice.
That's true, he would have. But I think Lelouch would have killed Suzaku too if he had to.
Yeah, I think
mean, he was
planning
planning the whole time for the whole thing.
Yeah,
I think if he had to,
he would have. But like, I don't think he could.
It would have had to been like literally the whole plan is going to hell. It is a now or never moment, and I still don't think he would have done. I think he could have done it. But I don't think he would have.
I think
he would have tried to think of other options, like work around it.
Because like Suzaku is a monster. Like,
fact.
I don't think Lelouch could have like necessarily beat him.
I mean, he could have shot him when he wasn't ready or something like that.
I guess, but like freaking he dodged a mounted turret, ran up a wall, and kicked it off the ceiling.
That was so sick, bro.
Yeah, and like when he was, you know, at the very end of the show, like all the nightmares were aimed at him. I mean, he just like kind of serpentine past it.
Serpentine.
If I just move fast enough, the bullets won't hit me.
Dude, if you just extend your arms backwards and Naruto run, they can't shoot you.
Before you raid Area 51, watch the last episode of Code Geass and just do exactly what Suzaku did.
Suzaku will show you how to avoid the bullets.
Yeah, like
pro gaming.
He didn't even Naruto run. Imagine if he Naruto.
Imagine if he had Naruto run. Exactly.
That whole scene would have been over 2 times as fast.
2 times as fast, bro. He's moving at light speed, so.
That's true. That's true.
If you run a Naruto run, you move at light speed.
Using facts and logic.
Using facts and logic
and the data books, yeah. You can figure out that he would actually move at light speed, which is pretty insane. But no, I think Euphemia definitely is like crazy important and like a likable character also. I don't think I like her as much as like anyone above her.
That's the thing. I think she definitely deserves to be a good B.
Yeah.
She's just not better than anyone above her.
Yeah, no.
So I think this is a good spot for her.
Yeah, but you can't argue that she isn't crazy important because
it's a dumb argument.
She propels the whole thing forward like 100 steps.
Yeah.
So yeah. Next up though, Cecile, who is far less important, but like still important to a degree.
She's top of D for me.
Yeah, I'd say top of D. That's a good place for her.
She's fun.
I like her dynamic with Lloyd.
I love her dynamic with Lloyd.
But you do need Lloyd to make that work.
And she she says some good stuff to Suzaku at times.
No, yeah, she definitely is kind of like almost a mother figure.
Yeah,
which I really like.
Very paternal when Lloyd sometimes is distant.
I really like Lloyd, Cecile, and Suzaku's relationship. I definitely think it's like a little family.
Big fam.
It's really cool. But
Colin hugs Colin.
Cecile definitely didn't get enough like to show like what she's wearing. I did think it was really cool though when she put on the suit and just took a nightmare out there.
Sick, bro.
Like, you can pilot one of those? Like, I guess that makes sense, but like you've never done it before.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I'm a big fan. She's one of the characters I like a lot. Like, obviously, this is as far as she can go. If I could put her higher, I would, but I can't. But she's one of my just one of those characters that I just really enjoyed. Yeah, she doesn't have enough importance necessarily in the show to like make her forward, but I definitely think she is important to like some degree and very likable. I agree. More than anything. 10 out of 10 agree. All right, this next one is Shinkei, which I really like Shinkei. I like Shinkei. I think in the middle of B. Yeah. I mean, like, he is pretty important. Yeah. And he's like almost as smart as Lelouch. Almost as strong. He outsmarts him. But he didn't have all the one battle. Well, yeah, but he underestimated. That's a good point. He did have the information. Lelouch was very confident, though, that in the battle that they had, that his soldier were in the right position, that they wouldn't sink, and he was wrong because he just underestimated like how the land worked. That's true. And Shinkei knew that would happen. He's like, and I'm like, I think like still Lelouch is smarter, but like Shinkei's in a very close level. To the point where, like, they thought the exact same strategy. So do you think Schneisel or him smarter? I think Schneisel's smarter than Shinkei. Okay, we're on the same page then. I thought you were... Okay, yeah, we're on the same page. But I'm saying, like, Schneisel's, like, pretty close to Lelouch. Yeah, I was thinking so, too. But I thought you were saying he was as close to Lelouch as Schneisel was. Yeah. But also, like, I feel like if Schneisel and Shinkei had a battle, Shinkei would put up a very, very good fight. I think he might, yeah, okay. But we're on the same page. But if Shinkei tried to attack Schneisel, like, Schneisel definitely had, a stacked deck. He had a royal flush called for the flares. Yeah, okay. And he would have smacked like Shinkei at any point in the series. We're on the same page, I agree. Yeah, I just think like Shinkei's really cool because not only is he an awesome mech fighter, but he's very smart. Yeah, alright, I agree. Like the gods blessed him twice, or as they said in the show about him. Yeah. But I don't know what the whole thing was where he like kept coughing up blood. I wish they focused on that a little bit more. Yeah, I actually don't remember. Because maybe it was just happening. It might have just been the strain of the mech, but like I don't know why that happened. Yeah. So it would have been cool to know, but I'm sure there's a reason for it that I maybe just didn't catch. But I don't know. I watched the series like 3 times through, so I would assume I would have figured it out at some point. But oh well, maybe I'll look it up at some point. Yeah. But no, Shinkei is really cool. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for him. I don't like him more than Cornelia. Me either. Honestly, Cornelia could be an A for me. She's right on the cusp. Oh, yeah. No. Cornelia's very close to an A, and we could probably move her up. Hypothetically, yeah. Okay, Anya. Anya's the girl, right? Okay. Anya, I'm putting right here for right now. I could go with that, yeah. All right. Anya is the best of the knights. The best? In my opinion, yeah. More than Suzaku or the Knight of One? I don't really count Suzaku, because Suzaku has other points. I think she's cooler than the Knight of One, yeah. Really? She's so, like, savage. Granted, it's not her fault that she, like just takes pictures of stuff and, like, is so, like, apathetic and so out of it. But I love that, because everyone in Code Geass is so, invested 24/7. Like, they all have their goals. They all got to do their things. They're all vibing. Mm-hmm. She doesn't care. She's just living her life, bro. She's got her little phone, and she's clapping people when she's in the mech. And her mech is disgusting. Yeah, her mech's really cool. And she's, like, 12. Yeah, I guess so. She's cool. Big fan. Big fan. And then when it comes out and we find out why she is the way she is, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, no,
Super
I
important
like
to
her
the
as a
plot.
point for Marion to like get reintroduced and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think overall Anya is forgettable because she's in the background.
But that's like her
Most of the
character.
time.
It's on purpose.
It is her character, but like that still kind of makes her forgettable to a point. It's on purpose, but yeah. It's so you won't suspect much
That's
of her
why
in the
I think
future.
you can't say that she's forgettable because it's like on purpose. So,
Yeah.
Like you can't say like her character's forgettable, but like her characters are like intentionally like misleading. So like it's not that she's forgettable. It's just like you're like the character.
I didn't pay her any mind until I learned that Marion was inside her subconscious.
That's the right way. That's like what they wanted.
Yeah. That means like she's forgettable until that moment.
Yeah, but it's on purpose. It's not like
I guess
for
she's
example,
rememberable on the second watch through.
This character is forgettable.
Yeah.
And not because they're intentionally forgettable, just because they're forgettable. She's intentionally forgettable, so when you forget about her, it's like her character's actually achieving her goal. So I think she should be praised for it.
Yeah, but she's still forgettable.
Well, yeah,
but
I'm saying that's a good thing.
Okay, well, you were saying she wasn't. But yes, she's forgettable on purpose, so she's a good character.
Yes, okay, now we're on the same page. Yes.
Yes, I would...
Okay, I thought you were saying she's like a
that
bad character because she's forgettable.
No, I just said
like,
she's forgettable.
Okay, I agree. We're
because you just said, like, the blonde hair guy, most forgettable character.
But I think he's, like, bad forgettable.
Yeah, like, he definitely...
I was using that in a negative connotation.
He's definitely, like, less interesting, but that's because he doesn't have a huge plot point in his mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alright, fine. I'll use less interesting and more interesting instead of forgettable. I think he's the least interesting knight, and she's the most interesting knight because Suzaku doesn't count because he's more than just a knight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
The Knight of One, maybe, but I think she's more interesting personally.
Yeah. I mean, maybe less interesting than blonde hair guy is like the vampire Britannia. Like he was cool for like the little bit he was on the screen, but like let's be honest, when he died, like Colin's lit. Who was that guy again? Like I don't know.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, like he's definitely like the one on this list that's a knight and the least forgettable or most forgettable.
Yeah. Okay. We got a goat coming up.
Yes. I mean, yeah, let's just put him in the tier he belongs in.
Get him up there. Honestly, put him where he belongs, too. We'll bang.
Jeremiah Gutwald. Jeremiah Gutwald is a goat. He's an absolute legend.
Hit him with a line.
Bro. Behind from back? Best line in the whole series.
Orange.
It's the color of my loyalty. Jeremiah Gutwald is such a good meme, but he's not just like comedic. It's like funny, but also like epic at the same time.
So great. Like he embodies everything about Code Geass because he's so extra, but it just works. Like this show is so extra. There's mechs who's like the smartest dude ever versus with the ability to like control God versus a guy that's trying to kill God. It just works though.
Yeah, and then like this guy comes out of nowhere. We think we've seen like all the mechs, like, oh, Lelouch's mech can fly. That's so crazy, and his like spins like a top and can reflect bullets like crazy. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. And he like comes in and he's like
behind from back.
yeah, he gets hit behind from back. The best English dub line ever.
So good.
I just love how like crazy he is sometimes.
Yeah.
Like especially when he first comes back, he's like, "Oh, Orange Boy." He's like, "Please just die," and like he just goes crazy. I don't know. I love Jeremiah.
He's one of my favorites.
And I don't know. Every scene that has him from like that point on is just so cool.
Yeah.
Because then he gets like the anti-Geass thing.
Yeah. So.
And
cool,
like
bro.
starts the whole Shirley thing again.
Yeah. Again.
Which is unfortunate on his part, but you know it had to happen.
Had to happen.
And then like later when you learn that he's just loyal to Lady Marion, and then like Lelouch is like, "Bro, I'm her son," and he's like, "Lit," like,
lit,
and he just like joins them.
Wholeheartedly, bro. Instant loyal.
No, yeah, like I was like very suspicious at first.
I thought he was too. I'm like, bro, I'm not falling for this, and I'm like, wait, you're actually just a true bro.
Yeah, no,
true bro.
He's crazy loyal. Like it's insane. And then like,
dude, you're in a bar fight. Gutwald's got your back.
Yeah, Jeremiah Gutwald comes across and he's like, "Excuse me, your fight's with me."
Your fight's with me.
Bro, like probably one of the coolest moments in the show is when he's like attacking Anya. She blows up the big spinning mech. He jumps out in the tinier mech. She destroys that. He jumps out and freaking cuts into her mech and almost like kills her.
That was so savage, bro. He has like no fear. I don't know what it is, if it's because he came back or what, but that man is a true psychopath in all the right ways.
Yeah, no, he is crazy. I don't know.
He's the best, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
I don't
the
know what to
best.
say about Jeremiah Goldwell, but he is absolutely the best. But this guy's absolutely the best too.
Yeah, this guy's actually better.
Yeah, Lelouch Lamperouge, Lelouch Zi Britannia, Zero, whatever you want to call him, is insane.
Just yeah.
Just yeah.
Just yeah.
Like,
Like
there's not a lot you could say. Like,
he's
he's
just
insanely
better.
smart.
He has like the most broken ability. That's only broken if you're smart. He just happens to be the smartest person of all time.
Yeah.
He's genius. The chess metaphors are enough to watch the show alone.
Oh yeah.
The chess
without a
metaphors
doubt.
are amazing.
Like, he's just so well written,
He's insane.
and his
His
interaction.
plan alone, we could spend
Oh,
5
yes.
hours talking about.
His plan, like right from step one, his plan was in motion.
And it's not like he had a plan, oh, I'm going to take over. And then he adapted to, oh, I'll be a symbol, to, oh, I'll be a martyr. No. My man knew this from day one, what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
And then, just fortunately, on day one, like, this girl gave him a supernatural power, and he's like, "Oh, sweet, let's go!"
Yeah,
like,
honestly. My man is such a legend.
and like, he immediately learned how to like use it and adjust his plan accordingly.
And he's not like, and like, the most epic thing about Lelouch is there's no learning curve. There's literally like, he gets it, he's surrounded by like 20 guys, and he goes, die.
And all of them are like, "Okay, well, that's cool,"
Yeah,
and
literally.
just shoot themselves.
What a legend. It's not like he's like, oh, let me go and forget about me. Just instant die.
Yeah, no. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. And I love how extra he is. I love like extra anime characters, like just very theatrical.
Oh.
And Lelouch is that, and so much more.
His Zero costume is magnificent.
It's one of my favorite, like, just attires for any character
It's so
in
good.
anything.
It's so good.
It's crazy.
So good.
It's like just the right amount of extra.
Exactly. Just like Code Geass, bro. The whole show is just the right amount of extra that it works perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. Like, all of it's so extra, but it doesn't feel too much
Never.
to make it ridiculous. And what is ridiculous is every single one of his plans.
That's true. They're insane. They should not work.
No, they should not.
But he
whatsoever.
thinks them all the way through and plans everything, and they work.
Like, I don't know. Probably the one that like was the most clear to me was when he's like, "I will join the second special zone that Nunnally is making, but like I want you to exile me." And like he got like 1 million people to join, and they all dressed up as Zero. So he's like, "Ha, you got to exile Zero, and we're all Zero, so suck it." And
That
he's
was
like,
so sad.
"Yeah, Suzaku, kill us. Do it. You won't."
Do it. You won't.
Like, that is the most ballsy move ever.
I love. Okay, this is kind of bad, but I love the way that he just plays Suzaku the entire time. Because like, from the beginning, I think he knew he could get Suzaku.
Yeah, he knows Suzaku well enough to play around him.
Yeah, and he like plays him the entire time and plays with his emotions to like eventually manipulate him to where he makes the decision willingly. Because I'm pretty sure Lelouch could have like manipulated Suzaku to end up doing what he did, like not willingly, but like accidentally.
Yeah.
But like he's so smart that he gets to where like Suzaku wants that at the end, and like wants to help him, and it's just.
It's I don't know. It's
insane.
crazy.
It's insane. Lelouch is just God. And then he pulls out the reverse +4 card when, oh, my name is Charlie and I'm gonna kill God. Oh yeah? Suck this, bro. I, Lelouch Zi Britannia, command you, cause Lelouch is God.
He's like, "God, give me a second Geass," and he just unlocks a second Geass, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm God now."
Yeah. Literally, if you watch that and you don't just have to pause it for like 5 minutes and just mentally recuperate from what you just watched, I don't know. I literally paused it for about 15 minutes and just stared at it, being like, my man literally just took God and said, "You're mine."
Yeah, basically.
It looks like Charles had him in a corner, bro. I was like, how's he gonna get out of this? He's got to kill Charles like right now.
It's what Father wanted to do in Full Metal Alchemist, but Lelouch is Lelouch, so he managed to do it.
And he just yells at God, "Give me another Geass," and then he just gets it. And I'm like, oh, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, you're in a bad spot, brother.
Yeah. Oh, Charlie, you
You done messed up now.
You done goofed.
Oof. Feels bad. Oh, it's so good. That scene is amazing.
But no, Lelouch is definitely the best character without question in the show. Just because, like, everything he does is so incredible. And all of his relationships with every single one of these characters.
That's
yeah,
true.
he has some relation with every one of these characters.
Yeah, every single one on the
Maybe
list.
except for Toto's girl, but, like, even still.
Even, I'm pretty
to
sure
a
he
point.
does. Even if he doesn't talk to Toto's girl, like, talks to Toto.
Yeah, and, like...
And she's right there.
Yeah, and she's, like... She, like, talks to Toto
Yeah.
about Lelouch and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure. And, you know, like, hey, I don't know. This guy's, like, really, you know, in it for our interest.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you know? Like,
Do you know assistant woman?
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
But, like, his interactions with Suzaku, his relationship with C2, and the boy Jeremiah Gutwald.
Jeremiah Gutwald!
Charles.
Charles.
Just everyone on the list, really.
That's big facts.
I
Lelouch is just, like, probably the best written character of all time.
I'd probably.
Probably. Just probably the fact.
Yeah. Like, he's definitely the most thought-provoking character I've ever come across.
And when we talk about the best dub possible, there's only one man that can play Lelouch.
One voice actor, Johnny Young Bosch, my boy.
No one else could do it. But Johnny Young Bosch says, I got this. I was literally born for this.
I love Johnny Young Bosch so much. You know this very well.
Johnny Young Bosch is the man. To be honest, like, we could make an entire video of like 2 hours about why Johnny Young Bosch is the best voice actor. My man was a Power Ranger. Like, we cannot pass that up.
Yeah, he was a Power Ranger.
My man is also you from Persona 4.
He is.
My man is also Lelouch.
He's also Ichigo from Bleach.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's Nero from Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
And lots of other things.
He's-
Like, if you look up his IMDb, it's pretty crazy.
It's like 5 hours long. Johnny Young Bosch is the man.
He's the absolute legend.
Honestly.
27.
Honestly,
28.
28, yeah.
Legend
Honestly.
28.
28, bro.
And Lelouch is just as legendary. as he
Lelouch is basically what I imagine Johnny Young Bosch would be if Johnny Young Bosch had Geass.
If he wanted to take over the world, he probably could.
I think he could.
Like, even if he didn't have Geass, like, he would just, like, say that, and people would be like, all right, well, like, I mean, you said it, like, so nicely, like,
I'll do it.
your voice is
Yeah,
really
I'll
good.
kill myself.
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess I'll listen to whatever you say. I mean, your voice is so convincing.
Honestly.
And we could talk about Lelouch for, like, 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like, Lelouch can definitely take the majority of this video,
Yeah.
but I think we should probably wait for another day before we talk about him for, like, that long.
All right. He's at the top best tier where he belongs. Everyone knew that opening this video, so we're fine.
Yeah. Now, we had some high points, and then we got a little lower one. I like Ribble, but
Riffle belongs
E
right
tier.
about there.
yeah,
Right about there.
maybe under her, but, like, I kind of don't want him to be under her.
I like him more
I like
than her.
Ribble.
Dude,
I mean,
right to the sidecar, bro.
Yeah, he took Lelouch to the car.
Yeah, he took... Lelouch wouldn't have got Geass if it wasn't for Ribble.
That's true. That's true. If he didn't sneak him out for his illegal chess matches.
His illegal test matches.
Honestly, Ribble was, like, so cool about it. Like,
He's such a bro.
he just, like, sat there and watched him
Yeah.
play chess, like, all the time.
He knows he's gonna win, so he's never afraid of getting hurt. Like,
Yeah, I imagine Ribble was just on the side making bets the entire time. He's like, Lelouch, you got this, right? He's like, yeah, give me, like, 9 turns. I'm gonna wreck this fool. And he's like,
I'll put 12K on the Lelouch.
yeah. And Lelouch is like, do you have 12K? No, but you're gonna win. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna win, so I don't have to pay you.
Yeah, like, don't worry about it.
You can take my motorcycle.
Yeah, like, in the worst case scenario, and if you lose, it's because you want to lose.
Yeah.
But no, like, Ribble is pretty cool all around.
He's pretty cool, but like this is
He has no importance
this is
whatsoever.
as far as he can
He
go.
has less importance than Takamaki, and that's saying
He has
something.
he has less importance than anyone else on this thing, to be honest, except for this character, which is why he's above this character.
Yeah. He has less than Nina, and that's...
Yeah, that's saying something.
But Nina's so unlikable that
Yeah.
she is below everybody.
Exactly.
Who's worse, Nina or Mao?
Nina?
Yeah.
Nina by far?
Mao's not even
I'm
here.
so glad Mao's not on this list.
You know what's surprising? The Knight of One isn't on the list. You want to rank him somewhere?
Yeah, we'll do him at
I
the
feel
end.
like he's A.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, I can see that. I just love...
love...
I think he's an A.
Above?
He's just very important.
Yeah, plot points alone.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, plot points alone.
And also his Geass is sick.
True.
Bro, you can just see into the future.
True.
And bro, and the fact that like, I wish they focused a bit more on Marianne. Because apparently he fought her all the time.
Really?
Yeah, like, he says like when he unlocks his Geass against Suzaku, like, I haven't used this since I fought Lady Marianne.
Well, yeah, I knew that you said that, but I know they fought like a lot. I thought it was like one.
I imagine they did. I imagine it's like a Mihawk Shanks like situation. That would be pretty cool if it was.
That'd be pretty cool if it was.
I would like to know if that was the case.
Where are the data books?
Because if Marianne beat him with like freaking future sight powers, that would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty sick.
But anyway, let's move on to best R3 girl.
Best R3 girl.
And I like her a lot in R2.
Yeah, she's second best girl in R2.
I think she kind of has to be the highest in A or
I was
somewhere in
gonna put her
S.
highest in A.
She is.
Because I figured we have one more obvious up here.
Yeah.
And then we'd keep her here because we don't have 6 and 3.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I would put her at the bottom of all these people. You know
Yeah, and there's no one else really that would go in A.
Yeah.
From what we got. Anyway.
Yeah.
C2 is like the most no, not the most important.
No.
The third most important.
Except for
Lelouch could still,
No, except for
as long as Lelouch and
Lelouch.
Charles were still in the game, the whole show could take place. He just wouldn't have any powers.
I guess you could say Charles is. I don't know. C2 is kind of more important than Charles.
I mean, like, if you don't have if you take out one person in the story out of the 3, the show wouldn't be the show if it didn't have the protagonist and the antagonist.
Okay, fair. She is the third most important character in the show.
Yes, without a doubt.
And
she gives him the power of Geass, which is just insane.
she brings in a lot of money for Code Geass with her ad placements for pizza.
Yeah, all the Pizza Hut ads. That was her biggest contribution. The funding.
The funding. Nah, but that's actually really funny. But her character is really, really interesting, to be honest. Like, her social ineptitudes and, like, not understanding what's going on. But, like, also the way that she, like, counsels Lelouch.
Oh, yeah, through the hardest parts
Yeah.
of it, like when Euphemia
Yeah.
was killed. When he killed Euphemia,
Yeah.
rather.
She's dead. Yeah, because you did it.
Whoops. My bad.
Bad. Kill all the Japanese.
Zero pulled a whoopsie.
Oh, my gosh. But, yeah, no.
And like when Nonali became their opponent, she was there for him. And
she's extremely important to Lelouch. Her relationship with Lelouch is extremely genuine. And it's very realistic to me, the way that it would progress to that, based from like their like acquaintanceship and partnership to friendship to eventually like their ship.
Yeah, in the R3 movie, they had a very strong ship.
Wink. But yeah, so she's great. She's really cool. She's like probably the most important character to the plot, except for Lelouch and Charles.
Yeah.
She is the reason Geass comes to Lelouch.
Yeah, no, she's very interesting, and she gives a lot of background to like the nature of Geass and like
a lot of background,
like where it came from. Because like we had no idea like why she had this power or how she gave out the power.
True.
And she told the whole story with the nun.
True.
Freaking made her take the power.
Yeah.
So that was very interesting. And I wish we got a little bit more of her past. I mean, they showed like quite a bit. Like enough for us to get a general idea
of what was going on. Too in R3.
Yeah, true. But like, I guess she was like hunted down because she was immortal or whatever, and they thought she was like a witch or something.
I mean, she kind of is a witch to a degree.
No, yeah, she is.
Not
like,
in the way that they thought of, but she still is a witch.
Yeah, like she definitely has some supernatural stuff going on that ain't right.
That ain't right. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yeah, something ain't right here. I kind of wish she just kind of, popped the cap in Mao.
Honestly, it was really hoping she would just pop like 6 caps in Mao.
She did eventually.
Wow, she could have done that a long time ago.
No, she should have done that when she left because like he just went crazy.
Yeah, he's literally the worst thing ever. She could have put 6 in the Chrome Dome.
Yeah, I mean, it was actually kind of cruel just leaving him there.
Yeah, it was.
I not exactly sure what was happening there, but I mean, Mao was a pretty interesting point in the story.
Heck, Mao.
Even though he was annoying as can be.
Yeah, like I said, he makes a lot of characters do things, but
he had very interesting like concepts to him, like mind reading ability and like him going kind of psychotic.
Yeah, but
and him doing like the clap thing to like throw you off and make you go crazy too.
Yeah, Still hate him.
Yeah, no. He's still like pretty unlikable all around, but I think it's very interesting, and I think C2 is very interesting in terms of like
I guess
letting us know the
Mao
lore.
does make C2 a lot more interesting.
Yeah, no, because we
Stupid
get
Mao, like he makes everyone better, and I still hate him.
yeah, he makes other people better by making himself
worse.
worse, like progressively. But not gonna lie, he made Lelouch a lot more cooler when he Geassed himself to forget the plan.
Yeah,
And then he like outsmarted him.
Yeah.
Suzaku broken, and Lelouch then just like Mao, never speak again, which was another one of his coolest moments.
Yeah, that was savage. That was so savage, bro.
But we're not placing Mao. He'd be an F.
He'd be an F. He'd be an F above Nino.
Yeah, but C2, high A.
High A.
I mean, possible like S.
Yeah,
Definitely possible, but like we don't want to like fill S too much.
Yeah,
and not A enough. Actually, we could move C2 to A and move Cornelia to C2 to S and Cornelia to A. Yeah,
I'm okay with that. Yeah,
that works. Okay, cool. Suzaku, obvious S. Yeah. That's
we all knew
right.
where he was going.
No, yeah, Suzaku. I mean,
Is the perfect foil to Lelouch, and the fact that they want the same thing, but they're ideologically like incapable of doing it the same way until later. But like at the beginning, this is what he shows not to like they're best friends at the start, and then their ideologies separate them to where they become arch rivals. Nice little Naruto Sasuke common anime trope here. However, with this one, it's not stupid. It makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
So
in this one, they're actually friends, so it makes
still
it more.
Friends,
it makes it more meaningful.
They're still friends the entire time, even when they're trying to kill each other. Well, when
one
of them trying to kill the other one.
End of season 1, I think that was a little shifty.
Yeah,
but
yeah. So then, he's amazing. He's the second best fighter in the show. He has the second best mech in the show.
His voice actor is also very good.
Voice actor is probably the second best in the show.
Yeah.
So I think Toto's the second best, but he's right there. He has Ben 10 as a voice actor. This is not a flex. This is a huge flex.
Bro, Yosuke from Persona 4.
Yeah, exactly.
Freaking Sasuke.
Yeah.
Speaking of Sasuke and Naruto.
Speaking of Sasuke, we have actual Sasuke.
Bro, if Johnny Young Bosch was Naruto, I would actually probably like
Everything
Naruto.
would have been different. Everything would have been different.
I would have tolerated the end of Naruto Shippuden.
Speaking of, we could have had all of the three. Because C2's voice actor is Sakura.
That's true.
Hold on, we're going to go back to C2 for a second. Sakura's voice actor did such a better job voicing C2 than she did Sakura. Granted, it could have been that Sakura's lines are horrible. Because they were.
I mean,
I think her voice just fits the character of C2 better anyway.
But C2 doesn't... Lelouch, help me.
Lelouch!
No, she like goes out in a mech on her own against Colin.
Yeah.
Full sends it.
Literally, everyone's getting clapped.
Actually, yeah.
And you have a lot of strength, so you're going to stay on the ground and cry and scream for Lelouch. No, C2's like, I'm going to go clap cheeks for Lelouch.
Yeah. I mean, Colin claps her, but
she was trying.
Really puts up a valiant attempt.
She wanted to clap cheeks.
And she freaking like, I mean, I don't want to say like Rex, but like, she kind of does good work against Jeremiah in the end of season 1.
Yeah.
Just like suicides in the water with him.
She puts in work. That's what I'm saying. But yeah. All that to say, Suzaku's great. He makes Lelouch 3 times, like twice as, if not twice, like 3 times better than he normally would.
Oh yeah, their contrast is very important to making both of the characters very good.
His character development is unmatched by anyone, I think.
Oh yeah,
by far.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, him from the start of R1 to the end of R2.
Very different.
Big jump.
But
a logical jump, not some stupid plot hole jump. Like, it all makes a bunch of sense.
Yeah.
A bunch of sense. Wow, that's some great English. It makes a lot of sense with a lot of facts and logic backing it up.
Yeah. No, he's very much like the White Knight of Justice in the beginning.
Dude,
White Knight. And in the end, he's like, yeah, like, this needs to happen. Sacrifices are necessary. Like, he has a very different outlook on the world and what needs to happen.
Yep. Shout out Lelouch.
And he definitely adopts Lelouch's like ideology to some degree.
To some degree, not exactly.
Yeah, like he definitely like accepts the fact like Lelouch says like you can't change the world without getting your hands dirty, and like you know that whole entire idea that like there's no such thing as like a bloodless war.
Yep, that's true. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, like it's gonna turn pretty bad one way or the other, but this is the best way, and I'll sacrifice myself because like I deserve to die for everything I've done.
True.
And Suzaku's like, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
he's like, yeah, you're right.
You right, bro. But I'll back you up.
Low-key, haven't forgiven you about you female, but like, it's all good. This will work.
He got over it.
Yeah, no, he did.
Basically.
I think it's really cool. Like, the final scene of Code Geass is definitely one of the best. It's my favorite scene in any anime, without a doubt. Yeah, like the whole entire exchange between Suzaku and Lelouch.
It's pretty great.
And, like, what that meant.
It's
like,
pretty great.
Suzaku, like, wearing the outfit of Zero, putting on, like, the avatar and becoming that symbol for the world to free from the tyrannical reign of the past Zero.
It's pretty good.
It is insane. And when Lelouch, like, touches his mask and he's like, you will become, like, a sworn servant to the world for all eternity and give up, like, the luxury of your daily life. He's like, this Geass I do solemnly accept. Like, that's like a big thing. True. It is insane how good that scene is. But
True.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's good. I mean,
honestly,
that's a very simple way to put it, but yeah.
He's good.
Nunnally. I mean,
she's horrible. I hate her. She's horrible.
She's more important than Cecile. Put her in the top of D.
Fine.
But yeah, she's pretty bad. Nunnally,
her character is just trash.
Her character is basically what Sakura is in Naruto.
She's worse.
She just, like, she makes the main character, like, be like, I'm doing this for you. And then he gains the quote-unquote strength even though he had it all along.
Yeah. So at least Sakura provides, like, really small moments of goodness. They don't get rid of anything else.
Like two, yeah.
She has two. Not only doesn't have a single one. She has like half of one.
And it's when Lelouch is controlling her. And she gives him the Damocles key. Like, otherwise she was like, oh no, Lelouch. I think it was pretty cool, though, that they had, like, the same idea in the end.
Yeah.
But, like, Lelouch definitely had, like, the better idea because, like, people wouldn't be happy.
R1 Nunnally, good. R2 Nunnally, trash.
I feel like with how devoted of a brother Lelouch was to her, she was not very devoted the other way around.
Yeah, I'm going to explain
She turned sides very quickly.
R1, she's good because she embraces, like, her situation's horrible, obviously. Yeah. Because of what's happened to her. But, like, Lelouch is there for her 24/7. Like, being the best big brother she could possibly have. And she accepts that. And then in R2, out of nowhere, she starts wanting to take over things and do things and forget Lelouch and I hate Lelouch and this character jump doesn't make sense. There's no progression to this. It was exactly the opposite of what I said about Suzaku. Suzaku has a very large jump in between the two, but it's small incremental changes that make sense. Not only doesn't have small incremental changes.
She has a 2-year time skip though.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, it's a shame that they don't, like, put that in, but you gotta assume she's kind of given up hope that her brother's alive. Until they have the phone call.
Yeah.
But then, like,
I guess.
What is she gonna do about that? Like, she can't help him. Like, he's like, don't let him know that it's me. Like,
don't do what she did and make it worse.
I guess, but, like, I don't know.
She's so irritating.
I can kind of understand it to a point, but I don't know why she really just didn't seem like she trusted Lelouch at all.
She's not an F tier character, but I don't think she's a good character.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think she's an okay character, but, like, they definitely could have, like, had a bit more screen time for her where she progressively changed and had some animosity towards Lelouch. That would
make a lot more sense.
But I don't know. I mean, I guess, like, when Lelouch is pinned for killing all these people, and she's like, well, that ain't very cool of you, Oni-chan. And he's like, well, I mean, you're right, but still.
I guess, yeah. I don't like Nunnally. If you're a Nunnally
I wish there was more they did with her, but they didn't. But I still think, like, she did her job and just motivate Lelouch, which is all she really needed to be. Yeah. And also to serve as a final obstacle for him. Yeah. But that's about it.
Yeah, Nunnally, big trash. If you're a Nunnally fangirl, fight me in the comments. I'm ready for it.
Rakshata.
Dude, Rakshata's a low B for me. Maybe high C.
Low B.
That's what I thought. Rakshata's lit. She's like Lloyd, just slightly less good as Lloyd.
Yeah, she's a little more spunky, and Lloyd's just, like,
I think
crazy.
Yeah, she's as fun as Lloyd, just in a completely different way. Lloyd just has more screen time. and better lines.
I guess so.
But
yeah.
like,
no, yeah,
she's
you're
so
right.
spunky and like feisty, and her relationship with Lloyd is one of the best in the show.
Yeah, I
This
really
like
want to know their backstory.
rivalry that like clearly had something going on. Like,
yeah, there is something going on back in the day that I want to know about.
I know. And then like they both know that they're like light years ahead of everyone in like technology. So anytime they see something on the other side, they're like, oh, it was Lloyd.
Oh yeah. I love every single time like they show off their new mech.
Yeah.
And Lloyd's like, I wanted to do that, and she's like, oh, it's his thing, huh?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I know it's his work.
It's
so funny.
I love that, bro.
I love the dynamic between the two. I definitely think that. I think both of them can stand alone, but the fact that they're like together, interact, it makes them so much more better.
I think Lloyd is up here because he's as a standalone a lot better.
Yeah.
Than she would be without him. But together they're so strong.
If one didn't like exist without the other, Lloyd would probably be like more of a high B, and Rakshata would be like mid C.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, for
for
sure. But because of the two of them, he's a medium A and she's a low B.
Yeah, they're both very cool. Very cool.
Very
Code Geass,
cool.
very cool.
Very cool, Lelouch. Very cool.
But no, I really like their dynamic. And now, another really, really unlikable character.
I was gonna put him here.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you to put him there.
Okay, good.
Lloyd is like important, I guess, for a little bit. He saves Lelouch. That's about it.
You called him Lloyd.
Oh, Rolo.
Yeah, I was
Sorry.
like, Lloyd is important. Yeah, Rolo is just big cheeks. He does save Lelouch, which you're right, which is kind of exact.
He had a very cool moment right before he died.
Yeah, other than that,
he was
no cap. I really don't like his character. He's pretty bad. He's really interesting, like, because when you open up R2, you're like, what in the heck's going on here?
Oh, yeah, no, it was
what
very
in the
weird.
Sam heck is going on here?
Yeah, like, who is this Rolo fella? I tell you what, Nunnally's the only sibling Lelouch has.
Yeah, but honestly, not really a fan.
I don't like Rolo really at all.
I like what he, like, the mind messing with, like, accomplishes for Lelouch, but it could have been done without Rolo.
Oh, yeah.
He could have just had his mind taken.
The only thing I like about Rolo is his Geass and his mech.
True.
Both of those are really cool.
Didn't have to be with Rolo, though.
His story is pretty interesting, too. It's just like him as a character in general. Is a little,
yeah.
His backstory would have been much better if applied to
anyone else.
Like just another guy named Rolo.
Just another guy named Rolo.
I don't know, give him another voice actor and don't make him so whiny and pathetic.
Yeah, don't write him as being the most whiny. He's really an Oni-chan type character. Colin, he would be literally tell Lelouch Oni-chan.
He would be like the reverse trap character.
Yes.
That might have been what they were going for, and they're like, no, we can't do that now.
Yeah, true, we gotta pull that, but
yeah, I don't know. It would be much more interesting if you made him like a more tough, like merciless killer, and then like over time soften up.
Like the fact that he's like a whiny Nunnally that actually like slaughters people is just really odd.
Yeah.
Like he's just a more whiny Nunnally, but like he can like murder everyone.
Yeah, and he does.
And he does murder everyone.
Like they kind of started off by being like, "Oh, he's a merciless killer," or whatever. He's like, "I don't know if I'm good to play the part of a big brother. That sounds tough," or something like that.
Yeah, that
like what?
Tough.
Like what? What?
I feel kind of bad for his character because like I do feel like he's just being so taken advantage of.
Oh, 100% the entire thing.
So I feel bad for him. But
Lelouch lies to him every step of the way. Everything is manipulation, even to the point where he dies.
But he's so annoying that like I don't. It's kind of like in Persona 5, like Mishima, same type of thing. Mishima had it rough, but he's so annoying that I don't care. And Rolo's just that times 100.
Yeah, no, it's exactly the same thing. Like.
They should have the same voice actor, to be honest. It's the same whiny.
They might.
Honestly.
We might have to look it up. I never looked up Mishima's voice actor, but I might have to after this recording.
Honestly.
Because I feel like that definitely could be a thing.
It definitely could be a thing.
I could see Rolo being like, oh, we need to check out this maid service.
Honestly, bro. That's a classic Rolo comment.
But, alright. Lastly, a very weird pick. I think we probably should have maybe switched it around so that someone more interesting was. I mean, maybe, but that would have just left the sour taste in our mouth.
I put this one right here because she's better than him.
I mean, yeah.
Would you go above Shirley? I wouldn't. I'd put her behind.
No,
Shirley. I would put her right there.
Shirley. Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. Let us interesting. She does a really good job in bridging the gap between Britannians and, you know, the Japanese people for the first time, and you know, I mean, besides Lelouch, I guess, but like,
Yeah.
she's the first one that like it's really open and obvious that it's happening.
True. Very
So I think
true.
that's very interesting, but she's not crazy important.
Not crazy important.
Like,
I think she has some cool moments. Her and this guy are kind of cool.
she seemed like really lit in the beginning,
Yeah, she did.
and then like,
Really fell from grace.
yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, but like all these people, they're better.
Like way better.
Like she's just kind of some random
Yeah.
person.
Some rando.
Like she doesn't even compare to Jeremiah Gutwald.
She's literally the scum on Jeremiah Gutwald's boots.
Yeah, honestly, forever cast in his shadow.
Forever.
And I don't necessarily like that she stopped being her own character after a while.
Yeah.
Because it was much less about her and much more about her and Ogi.
That's what I'm saying. She makes Ogi worse, but like Ogi's character's not good because he gets so taken advantage of her.
Yeah, I mean, I like their relationship and like what it means to the
what
show.
it stands for.
But
the actual relationship I don't like.
Yeah, like what they do to each other's character, like they don't like build each other up. They kind of tear each other a little down.
Real toxic.
Just a tiny bit down.
Real toxic. Or like a weak toxic. Like a small acid.
Yeah, like just a little tiny bit.
Little tiny acid slowly eating away at it.
Like not enough to kill you, just enough to make you like sick for a day.
Really sick every single day of your life.
That's a pretty strong toxic. I don't think it's that much. I think it'll make you throw up pretty bad for a night, and then you're like, oh, whatever.
Oh, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Valletta's a really weird note to end it off on.
Second, yeah, it's just, yeah.
We will do some ordering so it doesn't end on
Yeah, we'll do
Valletta.
some order.
That's a pretty boring end.
This is pretty fine.
I think the only thing that
This is pretty
maybe
fine,
is
yeah.
like Schneisel over Jeremiah.
No, bro.
I love Jeremiah, you know I do, but Schneisel's kind of a more
Okay, yeah.
important.
This is probably, honestly, this is probably the
I
right
could-
order. But I want him here. But I
could.
understand.
Yeah, no, that's correct. That's correct. Do you think the Emperor or Schneisel's like? I feel like Schneisel's
The
like the end
Emperor.
game.
The Emperor. Because I think so.
Yeah, his loss is a lot
Yeah.
more meaningful.
I think so.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Colin, we can't move you up. There's too many people in S now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There's
Colin.
way too many. But, like,
Unfortunate.
Honestly, Colin and Toto both can deserve to be an
Yeah,
S.
they could both be an S.
We just don't want there to be
Like 8 S's. 2
Yeah.
A's.
Shin K can definitely go to A.
Yeah. 55 C's. Because none of these guys are B take characters. Honestly, you would just move these 2 guys down to D.
The only one I could see like moving up to B is V2, and that's just because of importance.
Yeah, but I don't like B2, so I don't want to put him up there.
Yeah, I know. Maybe Guilford.
Yeah, maybe.
Guilford's just like a cool guy though.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why. It's just
He's
a
just, like,
preference.
Cool, bro.
Yeah, I
Very
just like how he
loyal.
just swoops in all the time.
Yeah.
Princess, I'll save you. He's just like, he's pretty neat. He's like Gutwald, but not.
Just slightly worse.
Yeah, he's not as extra.
He's not as flamboyant.
Yeah.
He doesn't have orange.
He doesn't have that orange flair
Yeah.
that Jeremiah Gutwald brings to the table.
True. He doesn't have a color that represents his loyalty, so that
That's
makes him
true.
worse.
That's true. Yeah, he needs to adopt a color of some sort. It's got to be like pink or something.
Yeah, honestly, you need some form of color.
I also like. Okay, this doesn't have anything to do with any of the characters. I love the fact that Jeremiah opens an orange farm in the end of the show. It is the most funny thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
It is fantastic.
I love that it's like a somewhat of a plot point in R3 too, like that they're at the orange farm.
Yeah. They like find him at the orange farm
Yeah.
or something, like C2 and Lelouch.
Yeah, they find him
And
at
they,
the
like,
orange farm.
Get him like, I don't know, they like smuggled him somewhere.
Yeah, I love that.
But that was so funny because like Lucia's like, oh, how about you grow an orange farm or something? And he's like, you know what? Maybe I'll do that.
It's like, that sounds lovely, Papa Lelouch.
He's like, well, technically, I guess it was an order from Lelouch, so like,
I
I guess I
gotta
gotta do it. Like, it's so funny. I love
Become a
Jeremiah
farmer.
Gutwald and everything he stands for.
As do I. Everyone
Ah,
needs
man.
a Jeremiah in your life.
That's true. Get you a guy like Jeremiah Gutwald.
Honestly.
You'll never go wrong.
Never go wrong with that.
He is loyal. But okay, what about A tier? I think it's pretty good as is.
straight, to be honest.
Like, I guess Cornelia and Lloyd might be changed, but like I
don't wanna
kind of
do
like
that.
it as is
I
right
like
now.
the way it is.
I mean, yeah, I have Lloyd over her just because
Yeah.
of preference.
I do too.
just because he's like funny and interesting.
B, you can maybe flip these two, but I don't think you should.
No, I definitely think Shinkai is more important.
I do too. I think everything else makes sense in order of importance. C, everything makes sense. You can move him, but I don't want to because I don't like him. Oh, actually, I want to do this.
Yeah, I can see that.
I want to do that. But other than that, I feel pretty alright with it.
Yeah.
D, I think, is pretty straightforward. I kind of want to put Lloyd's assistant over Nunnally, but I know I shouldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Nunnally's way too plot important.
I like Cecile more, but Nunnally's like the most important plot piece in the whole thing. Lelouch wouldn't have done any of this if Nunnally wasn't like blind and crippled.
That's true, but
honestly, Charles, like you could have succeeded in your plan if you just like
didn't.
If you just took Nunnally like, hey, bring her to a hospital, like.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, Lelouch. Yeah, Nunnally, I love you. Yeah, and then like,
yeah, guys.
All right, let's take over the world. Like, slay God.
We got this. Where's the sword? How's it coming along?
That's all it took. That's all it take.
But no, he goes, let the girl be crippled, and then Lelouch is like, I will fester this anger for years.
I will let my rage consume me, and I will become strong. I'll come back and I'll have a cool glowy eye power. I'm gonna beat you.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. E, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
E is in the right order.
And F, yeah, that's fine too.
F is in the right order.
Oh man. Oh, did we talk about the Night of One?
The Night
we said
of,
like
the
last
Night of One
bit of
goes
A.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else important?
Mao, but Mao just goes right here.
Yeah, but I think
no,
like,
he actually goes between the two. Mao goes between the two. As far as importance to the story, I'd probably put him at top C.
Yeah.
But as far as where I'm putting him, I'm putting it in between these two characters. I hate him.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of like more characters because there's so many characters.
Like the majority of the important ones, though.
It is, but I mean, you could argue there's like a couple more. I'm sure.
Not
but like,
really. I mean, you could put the swordsman, but they don't say anything.
I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think, but like, yeah, nothing comes to mind right now. But like, I don't know. There's a lot of important characters in this show.
That's true.
Like
the maid's not on here.
Oh, true, Psycho.
She's a savage.
She's very important.
That's true.
Like half of Lucia's plans wouldn't have worked if she wasn't like as skilled as she was.
That's true. She'd be a like
bottom of B.
Bottom of B. I was just about to say she'd be bottom of B.
Bottom of B. Right under Rakshata. Yeah. Maybe above her. I don't know.
I'd put her right under Rakshata, but I could easily see them flopping as they do.
Yeah. She's really cool.
She is very cool.
Yeah, she's just like a ninja.
Literally is a ninja.
In a world of mechs, she's just a ninja.
Literally is a ninja disguised as a maid, and it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. No, she's crazy. But, yeah, I mean, that's like most of the important ones out of the way.
I agree.
So there's not really much else. So, very cool, guys.
Very cool.
Like I said, Code Geass is my favorite anime, so this is a really, really interesting list. And we could talk about any of these characters for a very long period of time.
I agree. My favorite anime is Your Lie in April. Please leave a comment if you want Your Lie in April content. We'd love to make it.
Could we do like a...
There's not really a tier list. There's not that many.
Yeah, there's not like...
There's like 7 characters.
Yeah. Kosei, Kaori.
Yeah. Everyone
else is like C tier or below.
But yeah, if you want Your Lie content, please comment it. I'll find a way to make it.
Yeah.
Your Lie content.
Like, comment, and subscribe for Your Lie content. Free Your Lie content giveaway. If you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification.
Honestly. But yeah, this was actually really, really fun.
No, yeah. I definitely like doing these lists.
This one was somewhat hard. It was probably the hardest we've done so far.
Yeah,
that's not true.
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood was harder.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are more balanced.
Because, like, in Code Geass, like, the S tiers
are so
very obvious.
Yeah, the S tiers are very, very obvious.
The only hard thing was, like, not putting the A and B tiers higher.
Yeah.
Everyone else was pretty simple.
The C and down were pretty obvious.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I can see, like, a couple of them switching, like, Detard could go up, but, like...
You're not going far, you know?
Like, if you're talking about, like, the first season, yes, Detard's really good. Second season, not so much.
Exactly.
He's not even really a character until he, like, turns against Lelouch.
That's
in
true.
The second season.
He's, like, irrelevant.
Yeah, like, they don't even talk to him anymore. So, like, that's neat, I guess.
Neato.
But yeah, no, this was a lot of fun. So we hope you all enjoyed. And, yeah, we'll definitely look into some more tier lists in the near future. So, thank you all for watching. And we'll see you all in the next one with some more anime content. Pro Gaming Bros out.
I'll steal all of your hearts.
Let's not get carried away now.
We're on the throttle and don't let up.
Time for the big finale.
Is this where it ends?
Time to finish this.
Did you enjoy the show? Well, until next time.